Our top focus at this hour: flee from our land or surrender. The Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has given a stern warning to Russian soldiers as the war-torn country continues its counteroffensive in the eastern Ukraine, a day after assuring no let-up in fighting for the remaining Ukrainian region under Moscow. Kiev is now paving way for a potential assault on Russian forces in the eastern Donbas region, the main focus of Moscow's invasion by crossing the Oskil River in Kharkiv. The Ukrainian forces swept through the northeastern region of Kharkiv earlier this month. Zelensky said on Monday that Ukraine was stabilizing the situation in Kharkiv. Listen in.
Провів сьогодні нове засідання Ставки Верховного Головнокомандувача. Збираємося щоразу, коли маємо суттєві новини з передової. Харківська область, стабілізуємо ситуацію, тримаємо позиції. Міцно. Настільки міцно, що окупанти відчутно панікують. Що ж, а ми попереджали варіантів у російських військових в Україні тільки два – втеча з нашої землі або полон. У колаборантів варіанти схожі. Або вони спробують втекти, і ще невідомо, чи впустять їх Росія на свою територію, навіть якщо дала свій паспорт.
And for more on this, we are now being joined by Dr. Lada from Kiev, who is an international security analyst and the founder of Black Trident Defense and Security Consulting Group. Welcome to the broadcast, Doctor.
Thank you.
Right, my first question to you is that Ukraine has continued its counteroffensive in the eastern part of the country. In the latest, it has recaptured a village close to the eastern city of Lysychansk. Now, do you see these gains by the Ukrainian military as a turning point in the war with Russia as it enters the 7th month?
Well, they are positive signs that Ukraine, together with other peace-loving countries, is being able to have some sort of effect of pushing the Russians closer to their own country. However, it is not a time to rejoice whatsoever. We see a lot of maneuvers, the Russians reconfiguring, reinforcing their powers and moving in a lot of new equipment into the territories closer to Ukraine as well in the Black Sea region.
Right. Now, Russia has not accepted defeat. We know that the Russian forces are regrouping a situation which is slightly similar to what we saw at the beginning of the war. Now, do you think Russia is losing ground here, or is it building inertia for a stronger counteroffensive?
Well, Russia is certainly losing a very important part of this war due to the lack of proper information that it had. It really believed that Ukrainians wanted to be liberated, and I think a lot of people will be killed inside of Russia for presenting this misinformation to the leadership in the Kremlin. That having been said, it is important to note that the Kremlin has quite clearly and publicly stated that their aim is to eliminate Ukraine and Ukrainians. So we have a long road ahead of us. We have a very dangerous enemy. And just the other day, they have again fired a rocket now at the second largest nuclear plant in Ukraine, the Southern Atomic Energy Station, which is completely ridiculous. It almost hit the station. It missed by 300 meters.
Right. My last question to you is that if there's a counteroffensive launched by Russia, how well do you think Ukraine is prepared?
Ukraine is prepared, but we definitely need much more support, manpower, training, immediate delivery of long-range missiles so that we can really push back. So we have that justice and the right is on our side. But we must remember not only the Russians are being pushed back, but many thousands of Ukrainians are being killed weekly. It's a very, very bloody fight, and Ukraine needs support, particularly as we see the United Nations 77th General Assembly session starting. Ukraine will be a hot topic during the first week.
Right. Thank you, Dr. Lada, for getting us up to speed on this. Thanks very much.